Welcome to Dear Rachel, a place where the stories from the shrinking edges of America get heard. With this show, we'll read a letter from someone trying to make sense of their life in a world that feels like it's moving too fast, or not at all. These aren't headlines, they're heartlines. The moments between the moments, where people do everything right but still get left behind. Today's message comes from a familiar voice, someone who's trying, pushing, building, yet still feels like they're running in place. Let's listen.
Hey Rachel, I don't need a pep talk. I'm not asking for applause. I just want to know why doing everything right doesn't seem to matter anymore. I've followed every rule, worked hard, built skills, stayed out of trouble. I didn't take shortcuts. I didn't give up. But the more I try to build something of my own, the more it feels like the system is built to exhaust me. Algorithms ignore me. Grants go to people with connections. I pitch ideas, send emails, sell my work, and still end up with less than someone who just talks louder. I'm not lazy, I'm not entitled, I'm just tired. What do you do when you've already burned the candle at both ends and the room is still dark? I am the aspiring creator.
Thank you for the message, creator. You're not alone in that exhaustion, and you're not imagining it. The world we live in today rewards visibility more than value. The system is louder, faster, and often crueler than the one we were promised. People like you, builders, thinkers, doers, are left wondering why effort doesn't equal outcome. Here's the truth. The game changed. But nobody told the players. What you're feeling is a mismatch between personal integrity and cultural economics. You're operating in good faith, in a market that often doesn't. That doesn't mean you should give up. It means you should find your people. Build small. Build consistently. Build in a way that can't be ignored, even if it isn't loud. You're not behind. You're ahead of the curve. It just hasn't caught up yet. Folks, the upcoming caller says she's the dollar store grandma. She wants to respond to our friend
Rachel. That poor girl hit me hard. I may not be trying to create something, but I've felt that same kind of loss. I raised my grandkids. I took care of everybody. I pinched every penny. And now I'm sitting here with arthritis, store-brand groceries, and a Social Security check that barely covers heat. My husband's in bad shape, and my grandkids have all moved away. I did what I was supposed to do, and now I'm alone in this empty house. I'm tired too. I'll hang up and listen.
Oh, Grandma, I am so sorry to hear that. People like you are the backbone of this country. And I mean that without cliché. What you've done is invisible to headlines but essential to survival. This system asks so much from caregivers, then pretends it was their choice. Your value was never in the paycheck. It was in what you held together when no one else would or could, and it's okay to be upset. You earned the right to question a culture that profits from self-sacrifice. Your strength is proof that dignity doesn't come from wealth. It comes from love given under pressure. Oh my, let's go to the next caller.
Rachel. I work for the local government. I've spent 25 years chasing grants, building programs, writing policy proposals that rarely go anywhere. I try to help people like that first caller, really I do, but half the time I'm just patching potholes with duct tape. The other half I'm sitting through meetings that don't mean anything. Sometimes I wonder if I'm part of the problem.
Yes. In my circles, you are what is referred to as the institutional lifer. You're not the problem. You're what's left of the solution. What you're facing is institutional fatigue. When good people are put in bad systems, it grinds them down. But your presence still matters. Your fight still matters. Every form filled, every program passed, every dollar secured, it's a ripple. And maybe it doesn't feel like a wave, but to someone out there, it was the thing that kept them from drowning. You don't have to carry it all. Just keep carrying your part. Well, folks, today's guests shared a hard truth. Doing the right thing doesn't always pay off the way we hope. But that doesn't mean it was worthless. Value isn't always visible. And change, real change, starts in places no one sees. If you're building, caring, fixing, or simply surviving, you're not falling behind. You're holding the line. Thank you for listening to Dear Rachel. Until next time, keep showing up. Someone's counting on you, even if they don't say